line, and now both their marriage and their company are in trouble.
All the money that we had for law school, for mortgage, all that is all gone.
I'm Joe Z. As a creative director of Elle magazine, I can make or break fashion designers. If I see design potential, I make it my mission to get it in the press and on the racks of the best stores.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Anna, nice to meet you. Each week, I will handpick one talented designer who has hit a roadblock on their way to success. Now they are about to lose everything, unless I can help turn their struggling businesses around.
That looks more boring by a minute. It's just a wannabe hit, and that's the worst kind of hit to fall.
I need them to stop their boring design and start being cool. So they'll have to design an outfit for American Idol star ADAM LAMBERT. But in order to succeed, they will have to put their marriage aside and focus on the failing business.
If they can't start communicating, they will be bankrupt, Eric will not be a lawyer, and they will be divorced.
Whenever there was a problem, I didn't get to have a say.
Will they succeed or will they fail?
I can't explain this anymore. Maybe it's not in you.
I just feel like I totally failed.
It's all on the line.
Good morning! My name is Kathy Wilson.
And I'm Eric Wilson.
We've been married for 9 years.
We design men's and women's ready-to-wear clothing.
And we are Kathy Wilson Atelier. We've had some successes but more failures because our ready-to-wear collection hasn't taken off.
The amount of money that it takes to do an entire new line is just too much money at this point for our specific finances. I just finished my first year in law school, but
I'm putting my law school stuff on hold right now so I can help Kathy with the business.
The stakes are really high for us. If I can't make this work, then Eric has to give up his dream of law school, and I have to give up my dream too. Eric has been helping me with the business ever since he left the military.
Kathy's made a lot of sacrifices for me in my career, so now it's time for me to make some sacrifices for hers.
What attracted me to Kathy's designs was that many of her clothes have a classic element to them.
Kathy has had great success in the past designing for celebrities like Stevie Wonder, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Chris Jacobs.
I see a quiet sophistication in her looks. Some of the pieces look very special. I also really like that she's designing clothes for men and women. That is very hard to do.
The company in the beginning was on a vertical rise. I was being recognized as an up-and-coming Asian American fashion designer in New York.
It was pretty much straight up rise from there.
Everything to the right of this has to go up there and stay up there, please. The problems with the company started when I hired a sales representative to help us get the clothes into stores. I found a guy online, and it turned out that he was a crook. And he conned us out of $25,000.
All the money that we had for law school, for mortgage, all that is all gone. It all became seed money for the business, which then became con money for the con artist.
If everything works out with Joe Z, we know he can finish law school, and we know that there is definitely a future for me. Without that happening, it would be extremely difficult for me to be able to justify trying to take away his dream to continue doing my dream.
Right now, I'm quite open-minded going upstairs and seeing this collection. You know, I'm a little bit apprehensive at the same time because I don't know what to expect.
Hello?
Hi! Okay, I'm just gonna guess. I think you're Kathy and you're Eric.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Anna, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I was excited to come and meet you guys. When I looked at your clothes, I think what I really get attracted to is a level of sophistication. When I see something that's chic and elegant and exciting, you know, I really love that. And I know you got your start designing for celebrities, but at the same time, I know that as a designer, it's not a business.
Right.
You can't make something for one person and hope that that's going to translate to sales. All right, so how do you want to start? Do you want to show me clothes on models first?
Sure. I'm going to show Joe a few looks from my men's and women's collections. Here's the first look. I was trying to play with the idea of doing jumpsuits for work for women.
This whole thing looks a little bit apron, waitressy, shooting, whipping out a pad and taking my order. What do you think?
I agree.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it does look like it's a little bit off on the proportions, but it's a little long on the leg, and it looks like a little long on the torso. And then it's too big also.
So you don't love it either?
So it's a full length length. It's actually polyester. It feels like silk, but it's poly dress.
Overall, I think, there's an idea there.
It's sort of like cut like Empire, but not with the full.
It's a jumpsuit of gown.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it like it is. It doesn't feel like silk. It feels like polyester. No, I don't think it feels like silk.
Okay. It's
It
close.
feels like polyester, right?
Does it?
Yes, look, your husband disagreed with me.
This is 100% silk taffeta.
Well, I like that so much better. I mean, I love the belt on that dress. I like the shape. It feels hip. It feels right now. Like, I feel like that's what a girl would want to look like. Doesn't that feel like the girl you want to get her number from at the bar?
If I was not married, yes.
Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is a sexier girl. Kathy, are you serious?
It is not going to be contemporary. This is a contemporary suit.
There's also a brown pullover vest.
Kathy, are you serious?
Like some of the samurai vests play like that. So I was playing with
Is this in
that.
your closet, Eric?
I have worn it before.
Yeah.
And how did you feel wearing this, honestly?
I'm pretty much a traditionalist when it comes to suits.
I'm kind of surprised that Joe and Eric are completely in sync. Frankly, I'm blindsided.
What's next?
It's 3 pieces, and inside the lining is a navy blue paisley, and on the back of the vest is the same lining.
Is that vest supposed to be pulling like that though, or is it just too small on it?
Pulling on you?
With a suit, there's 1,000 suits in the market. It's got to be about fit. That is the ultimate thing. The idea is there. I just don't think it's absolutely resolved or executed in the best way. I think we've seen everything come out. You've got to push yourself to start thinking in a way that feels hip, that feels today. That feels like Mother of the Bride. This feels like it's from 1890. Who's wearing really capes? You're hipper than all these clothes. You have a cool haircut. Look at your cool top. You're wearing sexy jeans. Come on.